Good morning guys and welcome to the Autobahn. We have a beautiful car today. This is the M440i Gran Coupe, a car I very much like, and this has been handed over to us by Bart because he wanted a stage 2 treatment for his M440i. As you might know, we now have the Evolution M shop, which not only produces parts for BMWs, but we also do the full treatment like with this. So first thing we've done is give it the yellow DRLs so that it looks a bit more chunky, you know. Cool difference with M340i, this is a bit different when it comes to handling. And the first thing that makes a difference in that regard are these two 45 section front tires. Normally with an M340i you get two 25 section front tires. So a bit more rubber in the front to give it a more, you know, chunky, grippy behavior. The M440i Gran Coupe always got these M mirror caps. If you want these for your M340i pre-LCI, you can get these OEM mirrors in our shop. What we've also done is give it the CSL rear light unit, as you can see, and I do really like this look. It's completely red and you have these three LED stripes running across the rear light unit. What we've also done is give it a new set of end tips, because the stock end tips of these M40i models aren't the prettiest, so we now have these quad carbon tailpipes. 50 years of BMW M logo right there. Let's have a look at the engine. So here we have it, the B58 TU or B58.2. So with a bigger fuel pump compared to the 440i F series. And this is the later version that also came as a mild hybrid, as you can see by the purple cable running there. So this is a 2022 car, which meant we had to do an ECU unlock. There's only one company in the world that can crack that software, and we're going to send the ECU to them. So now we're going to take out the ECU, box it in and ship it over to the guys at Femto. We're going to open the rear boot, or the boot. Is there a front boot? Get this at the Autobahn shop. It's only 50 euros. This little clawy thing and a 10 mil. So with the clawy thing, yeah, I'm not a mechanic, but that's why you're able to do this too. You're going to get that because for some reason BMW don't want you to see the battery, for I don't know why. And then with the official Autobahn plywood 2x4, you have this elevation system. Unplug the negative side. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. So make sure you get like a piece of cloth to cover up the battery thingy. So important thing to keep open the boot lid. So if you close it, you won't be able to open it. Okay, that's it. Oh nee, we moeten nog de ECU eruit halen. Now we open up the bonnet, get that out of the way. So at this stage it's important to remember what order the ECU plugs go in. So this is the ECU, and as you can see there's 6 really big connectors on top of it, and we have to disconnect those, but they all have like a color-coded cable on there. So it's a white, a yellow, a green, a blue, a gray and a black. There's this release on top of it, and you just slide it backwards after pushing in this little pin right there, and then you slide it backwards, and then it lifts up and you can just take it out like that. Again, if I can do it, you can do it. If you want your car to be Femto unlocked, contact us and we can also provide you a fun loaner car. So as stock we have 374 horsepower and 500 Newton meters of torque. What we did is we installed a 200 cell EC approved downpipe right there, also TÜV approved, and we got rid of the OPF. So that means changing the mid pipe. So from the turbo to the rear silencer, the back box, it's completely upgraded. Only the back box of the exhaust line is still stock. And then we flashed the transmission with XHP stage 2 and the engine with MHD stage 2. So it's, you know, pretty simple treatment with very effective results. What we now have is 470 horsepower, so that's an amazing increase, and it really feels like a different car now. So let's see what it's like to drive then. It's an early Sunday morning, so I hope we can really give it some on the Autobahn. So in the interior also a few mods have been done, like this M Performance bare carbon fiber upgrade for the steering wheel, flappy pedals, the center console, and these Alcantara knee pads I really do like, because normally this is like a hard and black plastic, which isn't very nice to your knees. Okay, let's start her up. There goes the lovely B58 engine. So the first thing I notice, I own an M340i, as you might know, with the same treatment. It sounds different, it really does. And that's because the back box design is a bit different than with an M340i. So it has a lower sound in terms of pitch. It's a sound I really do like. It's also because this has a newer version of our mid pipe, and it's a bit bigger in diameter, so that could also have something to do with that. But in the end it really does sound different. Okay, 0 to 100 stock 4.7 seconds. What does it do with this MHD stage 2 treatment? Oh, that's aggressive. That was a 3.8 second 0 to 100. So nearly a second, a full second has been scraped off 0 to 100. That to me is amazing, really, with just a few mods. And that snappy gearbox is what I like best. Sure, we have a lot more power, but that slush box you get as standard with these engines, or with these M440i's, M340i's, it has transformed into a DCT-like experience, really. It is so snappy, and then that little brop on the overrun. Fantastic. Now we do have Hankook Ventus S1 Evo whatever tires on this. They are good tires, but they're a bit numb, so you don't really you don't really feel what's happening. And the whole like driving experience is very different to an M340i. This M440i Gran Coupe also has a lot more bracing going on underneath, and it is a very solid car to drive, very solid. There is much less movement than with an M340i, especially a touring. But I do think the suspension is a bit numb as well, like the tires. I have a KW V3 on my car, and it's well, not a lot nicer to drive from a dynamic sense. You really get a connection with the car, and I do miss that with this one. It is super comfortable though, without getting disconnected or so it's always a compromise. It's always a compromise, guys. Because Bart is a Belgian dude and Belgian roads aren't the best, I'm not sure if I would go for like a V3 KW. So there we already have it, 200. So 100 to 200, 9.1 seconds. That's super quick, really. Just look at it go. Wow. That's 290. This is so impressive, guys. And that's 300. And 1, 2. Wow. I don't want to strain it too much. Just going to let the turbo cool down a bit now. But that was mighty impressive, if you ask me, really. But you know, what is even more important than more power is a better driving car, a car that involves you more as a driver. And I think we've definitely done that. You know, you have more sound, you have more driving engagement because of the gearbox, you have a lot more power, which also, you know, helps with the fun. That sound never gets old, really. The only thing this car needs currently is a good set of Michelin PS4S Star Mark tires, or like a Sport Continental 7, to get a bit more feel into the car in terms of handling. As you just saw, it's not a bad tire, you just don't really feel that it's a good tire, which is also quite an important aspect of a tire, I think. So all in all, I do like what we've done. We've done like 10 of these already, so it's not really surprising me that it's this good. But I do like the fact that we've now also done an M440i Gran Coupe, which is just, you know, a bit different. And I do like these little nuances, these little changes compared to an M340i. Really cool. And thank you guys for watching. If you want to have anything done to your BMW, contact us through Instagram or send us an email or whatever. All these products are available at our shop, autobahn.shop. And for now, I want to thank you for watching this video and hope you subscribe to our channel. Go check out this video or go check out the POV reviews playlist. Thank you guys. See you at the next one. Bye.